Arabic Grammar, Level 1, Lesson 19. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala khatim al-anbiya'i wal-mursalin Nabiyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa tabi'ina lahum bi ihsan ila yawmiddin. All praise is for Allah, the Lord of the worlds, and peace and blessings be upon the seal of the prophets and messengers, our Prophet Muhammad, and upon his family and companions and all those who follow them in righteousness until the day of recompense. In this lesson, we will review everything we have covered in Level 1, complemented with some additional exercises. Level 1 Overview. In the Arabic language, Lughat al-Arabiya, we spoke about the jumla, the sentence, murakkab, the phrase, and the kalima, the word. We will begin with the sentence, al-jumla. We said there were two types of sentences, al-jumla fi'aliyya and jumla ismiyya. The jumla fi'aliyya is made up of two main parts. There can also be extra. The subject al-fa'il, which is in the nominative, rafa, the state of rafa. The object maf'ul bihi, which is in the state of nasab, the accusative. And then the nominal sentence, jumla ismiyya, we said was made up of two parts, al-mubtada and al-khabar, the subject and predicate, both of which are rafa, in the state of rafa, the nominative. Back to the first chart, we will now have a look at al-murakkab, the phrase. We spoke about prepositional phrases and that the object of the preposition is majroor. So the word which follows a harf jar is in the genitive state, majroor. Again, back to the first chart, we will now take a look at different words. We spoke about different word types and noted which categories are mu'rab, which are most nouns and present tense verbs, meaning they change or inflect, and which words are mabni, particles, past tense verb and the command verb, which have no change. And we mentioned that the remaining nouns resemble the mabni because they do not change, however they stand in the grammatical position of nouns. First we will discuss al-harf, the particle. In Level 1, we have covered 5 different types of the harf. 1. Lamu ta'rif, the definite article, which is al, meaning the. 2. Harf al-istifham, the two particles of questioning, hal and hamza, which translate to is, am, are and do, etc. in English. 3. Ma'un nafiya, which negates the verb, which is ma, meaning did not. 4. The harf qad, for verification of the verb or bringing it closer to the present, which is qad, meaning has in English. And 5. Huruf al-jar, the prepositions, which we took ala, fi, ba, min and ila, on, in, by, from and to in English. And we said that particles are mabni and they do not change. Back to our word chart, we will now focus on the categories of nouns. Firstly, we said that nouns are either mu'rab or yushbihul mabni. The mu'rab, the ones which change and inflect, al-ismul mutamakkin, which was ismu alam, wa jins, ism maqsoor, mamnu' min as-sarf, and we also spoke about the mu'annath. And those nouns which resemble the fix, yushbihul mabni, are the subject pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. These pronouns resemble the mabni and do not change, but stand in the grammatical positions of nouns which change. Back to our word chart, we will now have a look at the past tense verb, al-madi. We covered the simple past tense verb with the attached subject pronouns. For the mutakallim, we have the singular, dhahabtu, and the plural, two or more, dhahabna, for both male and female. For the mukhatab, the one who's being spoken to, we have dhahabta, singular masculine, dhahabtuma, dual masculine, dhahabtum, plural masculine, dhahabti, singular feminine, dhahabtuma, dual feminine, dhahabtunna, plural feminine. And in the ghaib, those who are absent, we said the singular masculine was assumed, and for the two males, ذهبا, plural males, ذهبوا, singular female, ذهبت, dual female, ذهبتا, and three or more females, ذهبنا. Back to the noun chart, we will first look at those nouns which don't change, the mabni nouns. The nouns which don't change, we covered, are four different types. 1. ضمائر متصلة مرفوعة, attached subject pronouns, as we have seen on the previous slide. And then secondly, ضمائر منفصلة مرفوعة, separate subject pronouns, which we will see on the following slide. 3. اسم الإشارة, demonstrative pronouns, which we took هذا and هذه, meaning this. And 4. أسماء الاستفهام, interrogative pronouns, such as من, أين, ماذا, and ما, meaning who, where, and what. We took the separate subject pronouns, the speaker, singular, أنا, or dual or plural, نحن, for both masculine and feminine. المخاطب, single male, أنت, two males, أنتما, three or more males, أنتم, one female, أنتِ, two females, أنتما, and three or more females, أنتن. And the غائب, the one who is absent, one male, هو, two males, هما, three or more males, هم, one female, هي, two females, هما, and three or more females, هن. Back to the noun chart, we will now look at those nouns which inflect. As discussed, we have the three grammatical states. 1. رفع, the nominative. 2. نصب, accusative. And 3. jar, genitive. We spoke about اسم متمكن, which in the nominative state reflects with a ضمة or ضمتان, in the accusative state with فتحة or فتحتان, and in the genitive state, jar, with كسرة or كسرتان. We spoke about اسم مقصور, which ends in an alif, and there is no change. However, they are said to have an assumed ضمة in the state of رفع, فتحة in the state of نصب, and كسرة in the state of jar. And we also spoke about ممنوع من الصرف, which has a ضمة in the state of رفع, a فتحة in the state of نصب, and again a فتحة in the state of jar. Lastly, we spoke about المؤنث, femininity, including what is feminine by nature, such as Maryam, or linguistically with a sign of femininity, such as the tarmabuta in madrasa. With regard to femininity, we said that several words reflect the femininity of a subject. 1. Sifat, any adjectives, as in the tarmabuta after kabira, in al-madrasatu kabira. 2. The ismul ishara, demonstrative pronouns, as in هذه. 3. ضمائر, pronouns, such as in هي, أنت, and أنتن. 4. The verb, الفعل, as in ذهبت مريم. And 5. The attached subject pronouns, as in ذهبتِ. That has given a breakdown of the main Arabic grammar points covered in level 1. التدريب. التدريب الأول. Read and translate the following sentences. التدريب الثاني. Continue reading and translating the following sentences. التدريب الثالث. Again, continue to read and translate the following sentences. التدريب الرابع. Read and translate the following sentences. التدريب الخامس. Answer these questions using pronouns. التدريب السادس. Read and translate the following sentences, and take note that when man comes after min, the two words merge together. التدريب السابع. Practice reading these conversations. التدريب الثامن. Continue reading the conversation. التدريب التاسع. Continue reading the conversation. التدريب العاشر. Continue reading the conversation. Alhamdulillah, we have completed our review of level 1. Inshallah, we hope to continue with level 2 soon. May Allah make your journey to learning Arabic easy and give you meaning and pleasure in your prayer. Ameen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. How perfect you are, O Allah, and I praise you. I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped but you. I seek your forgiveness and turn to you in repentance.